afternoon, Night Nation. It is Wednesday, September 29th, and you are inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair. And Kirby, another great week in the castle.
Yes.
Lots to talk about. Let's start on the gridiron.
Yeah, scorcher outside, just like our Knights football team on Saturday in the fourth quarter. All right, started off a little slow. You were there. We ended up beating Hayfield 28-14, and we scored the last 28 points after giving up 2 scores in the first quarter, Blair.
Yeah, what did Meatloaf say? 1 out of 4 ain't bad, and that's kind of how it was. One good quarter got the job done against an 0-4 team now. It was not pretty, but they got the job done to their credit. The Knights had a good second half, and a couple mistakes early on kind of kept that lead, and people started worrying that here's this Hayfield team going to get their first win against the Knights, a game that, I'll be honest, the Knights needed to have.
They did need to have it, and they ended up getting that win, and now they're 2-2 heading into this week. I was actually in Denver watching your call on the game, thanks to the live stream and all the people that sponsor. But Will Van Epp, 6 for 11 at 53 yards and a rushing score.
Yep. His best game so far.
Josh Schmidt, 25 carries for $171 and another TD. Layden Nearson, 4 grabs for 30 yards, and this is where I kind of feel like the momentum kind of shifted. We put him back in the Wildcat in that second half.
Yeah, that's something that Hayfield hadn't seen on tape because we hadn't run it yet, and I think it caught him off guard a little bit, and we benefited by getting those scores. And going back to Josh real quickly, probably the game where I saw him finally really say, I'm a varsity level running back here. He's done spot duty. This was a really good game for him.
Yeah, he's back over 100 yards again this week. Not Seth, but his brother Evan Brossard had 8 carries for 64 yards. He ran it well. And Trevor Steberg, 1 carry for 17 yards and another grab for 18. He probably had a couple there that he wishes he could have hauled in. Right. But defensively, only allowed 222 yards, and Trent Foss played the game of his life.
He did. He had a great game. He had 2 picks, 1 for a touchdown. A couple hurries on the quarterback that led to incomplete passes. I was really pleased by this defense. And Hayfield was on the field a lot, but to only surrender 222 yards is a sign that you really dominated them. They just had a lot of plays, and they used that short passing game a lot.
Yeah, the Knights came in with 325 yards of their own. But let's move
Friday,
on.
Kirby.
Big one, BA 3-1 at Bruce Smith Field in Faribault. We look forward to having that 7 o'clock game.
It's ruined their homecoming.
Yeah, let's do it. Moving on to volleyball, quiet week. They only had 1 match this week, and that was back on Thursday against JWP. The Knights ended up winning that 3-1, and now their record sits at 7-2, Blair.
Yeah, and they're in the top 10 in the QRF. They're getting votes in the coaches poll. This is a team that's starting to open some eyes. They're beating the teams that they're supposed to beat, and they're beating some of the teams that people might not give them a shot. So this is a team, and they got a nice, well-deserved little break here. Getting ready for tomorrow. Yeah,
Leah Berg led the Knights' attack against JWP with 19 kills, and Tessa Erlandson chipped in with 10. Stella Redsko led the team in both blocks and aces. A lot of people think that she's front row only. She'll move back and serve that ball with 3 aces. And Josie Quam led the team with assists with 31, and freshman Carmen Nearson chipped in 17. So tomorrow, home game versus WEM. I do want to mention, since we're talking about volleyball, KW's Mara Quam is 75 digs, 75 digs away from Mankato State's or Minnesota State's all-time record. So good luck to her as she chases that.
Absolutely, we'll keep you updated on that one.
All right, we're going to head to this week's sponsors, and we will be back in just a second.
Do you lack sustenance? Do you desire glucose? Well, do we have a location of consumption for you, bringing you to Carl's Bread.
Hi, and this is Carl Carlson, CEO of Carl's Bread. Carl Carlson, what do you have to say?
Bread.
Yes. Here at Carl Carlson, we have many a good bread for you, from burnt yeast, glucose, to bread, as well as some pastries, such as cake, donuts, as well as the bread sandwich, where we have toast, bread, toast. If you want it the other way around, go find Tony's bread, okay? Alright, Carl Carlson, do you have anything you can reveal about the making process of the bread? Don't ask where the bread comes from. Technically, off camera, that's a steel-plated door to the kitchen.
Don't tell them that.
Cut that out, cut that out. Okay, moving on to the rest of the commercial.
If you desire to exist in our general vicinity to gain burnt yeast, come on down to Carl's Bread. You'll know when you see it. If you wish to call at 555-555-555-5507. Finally, if you hate social interaction, go to https://not-a-website.com.government organization.
All right, thank you so much to our sponsors. Curb, we got more to talk. You're not Kirby.
No, I'm not Kirby.
Elliot! You're
How's
here.
it going?
Elliot, you are the first student to ever co-host Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair.
Wow, we're making
Elliot.
history.
We are
We're
making history day by day here in the castle. Elliot, well, since you're here, let's do the rest of the show together.
Might as well, yeah.
All right, well, you and Alex Lee put together a little something to inform us all about homecoming.
Homecoming next week.
Monday.
Yeah.
So let's take a look.
Let's look at that.
Hi, I'm Elliot Olson. And I'm Alex Lee. Homecoming is coming up next week and kicking off with coronation at 7:30 Monday night. This year's King candidates are Luke Olney, Evan Brossard, Layden Nearson, John Smith, Trevor Steberg, Alex Fold. And the Queen candidates are Leah Berg, Raven Bolton, Corey Bourne, Julia Dahl, Rachel Nesseth, and Stella Redskill. Good luck to all of them.
Girls volleyball plays Tuesday against Medford with Parents' Night and Homecoming Royalty announced, and that starts at 7:15 in Kenyon.
Also, Thursday is a pep fest and beefcake for the students.
Make sure to wear your school colors with School Spirit on Friday and a Powerpuff game going on with the Kahoot game at 12:45 to 1:30 for students. Lunch activities also going on throughout the week that students can look forward to.
On Friday, it's the boys' varsity football game. Come out and support the boys, taking on Fillmore Central at 7.
Keeping it festive with students' dress-up days. Monday, Jersey Day. Tuesday, it's America Day. Wednesday is Parents' Day. Dress up like your parents. Thursday is class colors. Seniors, neon. Juniors, gray. Sophomores, blue. Freshmen, dark green. And staff, plaid and camel. Friday is School Spirit Day, and we're going to make it a great week.
Cool.
All right, excellent. Can't wait for homecoming, one of my favorite weeks of the school year. All those dress-up days, it's going to be awesome.
Definitely, yeah.
And speaking of awesome, Elliot, you are one of the officers of the band this
I
year.
am.
And you guys took a little excursion.
We did, yeah.
Tell us about it.
So last week on Wednesday, we took a team building, little trip to Big Woods State Park in near Strand, and we did a whole bunch of activities. We did a photo scavenger hunt. We had to, take pictures of specific things like stealing someone else from another team or making a human pyramid.
So as a student leader, Elliot, what does an opportunity like this help you do when it comes to making sure that everyone's having a great time in band?
Well, it helps us get to know each other better. It helps us communicate and work together as a team, which can be translated into making music for the band.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool. I think it's great that you guys get to step off campus a little bit and have that opportunity. So excellent. Keep up the good work in the band, all of you guys, Mrs. Larson and all the leaders. Fantastic. Now, I already have a sweet job, so I don't need this, but someone out there might be looking for a job.
You might need a
We're
job.
looking actually at you students. This is an opportunity for students. KW Schools is hiring. Here's Tuan with more information about that.
And now a word from Kenyon Wanamingo Schools.
KW Schools are seeking a full or part-time evening custodian in Kenyon and a maintenance technician. Benefits are included. Apply on our school website at kw.k12.mn.us. Look under the District Office tab, scroll over Employment, and click on District Dental Track. Call 507-789-7001 with any questions.
All right.
All right, that's really cool to see, and those opportunities are out there.
Definitely, yeah.
Hey, there's jobs out there. Go get them. Get that extra money, especially with the holidays coming up.
Yeah.
All right, we talked about band a little bit, but there's more band news.
Yeah.
Our friends up in Northfield, St. Olaf College, their band is coming to KW on October 22nd. This is a really cool opportunity, a very rare opportunity. And Preston had the opportunity to talk to Mrs. Larson about this really cool event. Take it away.
Leniger here with our band director at Kenyon-Wanamingo High School, Claire Larson, and I will be interviewing her about the St. Olaf Band coming here to Kenyon-Wanamingo October 22nd to play for us. My first question is, how were you able to get the St. Olaf Band to come to KW?
It's a great question, Preston. I am friends with the band director, Dr. Timothy Marr at St. Olaf, and I've been kind of pestering him for the last decade to bring the band over to Kenyon-Wanamingo. They usually have a tradition of touring on the West Coast and the East Coast and sometimes on the Midwest, and it doesn't always involve getting closer to home like Kenyon. And so this was the year that we were able to get him to come here, and he's eager to bring the band down and play for us on Friday, October 22nd.
That'll be a great night. The second question is, when is this and how can people get tickets?
Yes, another great question. So the band is going to be here on Friday, October 22nd. That is during the MEA break. So I know a lot of families will go out of town, but there's still a lot of families that stay in town. The concert's at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. All students of all ages from any school are admitted for free. And parents' tickets or community members are $10, and those tickets can be purchased. They have a special website to purchase those tickets, or you can purchase them at the door. And it's going to be a fantastic event. Students are encouraged to come and will be given extra credit by Mrs. Larson for our band class.
All right, and then my last question is, are there any KW connections with the St. Olaf Band?
Yes, there are. First of all, I'm a St. Olaf alum, class of 95. So, yes, I'm very well connected to the college, but I'm not the only one. Mrs. Ohm is a graduate of St. Olaf. I'm going to miss a lot, but Karen Davidson, a retired math teacher, is a St. Olaf grad. Mr. Roberts, our student teacher, is a St. Olaf grad. We've got a lot of Ole alumni in the building, and in addition, we just sent off Katie Van Epps, who is a freshman at St. Olaf, sitting first flute in the St. Olaf Band. So she'll be returning here to KW to play at the Castle for her first tour with the St. Olaf Band.
All right, that'll be a very fun night. Thank you for this interview.
Thanks, Preston. See ya.
All right.
All right. Well, Elliot, you ever get hungry after school?
You know, I do. I'm in some extracurriculars. I'm in the play, which is, practice is going real well right now.
The word gravy is in the play's name.
Yeah,
so
gravy. It's I got so hungry.
So did you know there's an opportunity for you to get a snack before rehearsal or before football or before volleyball that you can fuel up your body no matter if you are the quarterback or the lead in the play. There's an opportunity for you.
No way. I didn't know about this.
Well, absolutely. And Jet Smith, one of our great reporters, he went out and got some more info.
Do you participate in extracurriculars and get hungry after school? Well, I have the thing for you, the KW Sports Pack. The Sports Pack includes sandwich, chips, cookie, fruit, and a sports drink for only $5. Only $5. To order, simply tunnel in the cafeteria before school, or your coach can order them for the whole team. Pick your snack pack up in the office after school. If you need help, contact Melissa Jandro at 507-789-7024. or contact the email on screen.
All right, man, I get hungry just thinking about that.
Yeah, me too. Whew.
My God.
It's been a few hours since lunch,
Well, that's going to do it, Elliot.
Yeah.
You did really great on this first one, baby steps, but you did really good.
Yeah.
Want to thank everybody, all the students in Mr. V's class for making this a wonderful third episode. Wow.
Yeah.
3 episodes, and we haven't been canceled yet. So thank you so much, everybody. Hope you have a great week. Homecoming next week.
The
Homecoming Spectacular might be on the horizon. You never know.
It's always a classic.
Hey, for Kirby, for Elliot, I'm Blair. Thanks for watching Inside the Lair, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
See you later.